Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Woo! Check this out. I don't think it's fake, but someone in my Discord posted this today. Someone has had the best day that you could possibly get in Raid Shadow Legends. They pulled a Bellower alongside an Ashwalker, which is pretty unheard of. So yeah, very cool. Congrats. Absolutely disgusting temple if that is real. It looks real because or someone has edited it very well, but it looks real. Even the auras kind of don't look weird. They don't look like they've been cut out. This would be a mind-blowing temple for any account in the game, which is nuts. Anyway, today, what we're talking about? We're talking about this cadaver. We're talking about, I guess I'm asking the question, should I build one now? Like, should I build this disgusting Hydra team that is going around? The main reason why I'm asking it now, like, we were told several weeks ago on the Raid Digest that they wanted to change Cadaver. They don't like the fact that he is... How long ago was it? Maybe it was just a 2 weeks ago one. But they don't like the fact that he is ripping up the scene in Hydra Clash. But they don't want to completely nerf a unique champion into the ground. And I like the sentiment of that. I do. I know some people like straight up just nerf him. I like the sentiment of not nerfing a unique champion. Yeah, and when you've got someone like Cadaver who does something no one else does in the game, but he only does it if he's paired with certain champions, then that's interesting. That's actually what makes this game great. The trouble is, he does it a bit too well, and there's now, you know, the big brains of the community really have now probably moved it to a point where it's obscene. And that's fair play to all the people that have put the work in, honestly. But that's where it's gone to. It's now got to obscene. With the power creep in the game, with the blessings, with the empowerments, all that type of stuff, the champion's got so much stronger over the last 12 months that it's enabling now this to be what you could only call as overpowered in certain content. What it does, by the way, it makes it extremely difficult to grade this dude. Yeah, I've got him on the website. Currently, he's rated 2.5 out of 5. 3-star for Clan Boss, which is high. It's very high. Half a star for Hydra, which really should be the same score as what Clan Boss gets. And I'm in this weird position, right? Because I don't want people to waste resources on this champion when they don't understand what he does. He's probably the hardest champion on the whole website to rank. Okay, because he is a trash champion outside of this comp. Yeah, if you do not own Brogni, you should never build this champion. Fact. Brogni is the only other champion in the game that actually enables him. And so, if you don't own Brogni, he's a 0.5 out of 5. If you own Brogni and can build a team comp around this, which means you need another load of parts, whether it's Yumiko's, whether it's Krisk, whether it's buff extenders, and you then understand how to actually build that team, and you're then comfortable doing massive manual runs, that's when this guy becomes basically the best champion in the game for Clan Boss and Hydra. So it's very difficult to rank him. I've seen a few comments in my Discord like, oh my God, Hell Hades haven't got a clue. I have got a clue. I also don't want to, like misrepresent the other 99% of people that come to the website, pull a champion and just say, is he any good? If they literally do that, building for Clan Boss, and like, why is this guy hitting for 1,000 per hit or something? Then that's worse for me. So I'm keeping him lowly ranked at the moment. But let me know what you would do if you were in my position. Anyway, I guess the question is here, should I go in and build this team? It looks like Raid have not got a solution for this problem. I feel like the solution could just be to cap his damage like they do with enemy max HP hits. It would kind of like ruin the team quite a lot. And people have spent a lot of time and effort on building these teams. But I question if they want to run them. I would question, do you want to do it? Do we have the time on this thing? Most of these that I've seen a time run for is literally in like over an hour. It's over an hour manual run to get this sort of crazy damage. And fair play, like, yeah, in my clan here, we weren't doing it. Now guys have decided, look, we can't compete unless we do it. Simple as that. Cannot compete unless you do it. And now when we look through the different clans that are kind of competing, you know, this was last week's one. You've got obscene numbers coming out. And then you've got a clan at the bottom here who basically only had... Did they do it at all? One team doing it here. No. I think they maybe only did it with one. Okay. This is a big number. This is a big number. And they're not even like close to being in the mix of this fight. It's just silly. Like I put in some good keys last week, but I don't have the cadaver team. Not brilliant keys, by the way, but I put in some good keys. Where am I? I'm probably at the bottom of this. No, I'm 22nd. Yeah, 22nd. I put in a... How much damage was this? Not that one. I put in 145 million hit on Hydra, on Nightmare. Here with my best team. And I'm 22nd in our clan. You know? Out of 27. Like... Oh, it's because I haven't yet built the cadaver team. It's... Oh, I don't know. Firstly, should I just build it? You know, how do you guys feel about it? Are you happy doing the kind of like the manual runs? Do you think that he should be nerfed? Raid are struggling with this one because they don't want to nerf a champion that is, I guess, pushing the end game guys to be more active, to be more competitive. You know, and this is obviously a big deal. Getting the new gear is a big deal, certainly to people that are trying to push arena and want to get some of the best teams that are out there. And then you get this sort of situation where, you know, we're not fighting like the Mads and the kind of top teams. And because we've now got these team comps built to try and compete with those, just like, it's not even a fight. It's not even a fight. We're so far above them. So I'm not a fan of this comp. I'm not. But I do get the work that's gone into building it, and therefore, you know, people don't necessarily want it to go away. So if I was looking on the optimizer for Hydra rotation, so if I'm like, okay, what can I build? Team optimizer, assuming a touch, you can see it. This is my account, so I've got most of the champions. Yeah, I don't have Yumiko's, but if I'm looking at Hydra, I think we're on rotation 6 right now. Hydra rotation 6, Nightmare, find a team. So bam, of course they're going to be the top teams because they are the top teams, right? So I could produce this team. It was a 1 hour 44 run, this one. Yeah, I could do it. I've got all of the champions, obviously, otherwise the optimizer wouldn't let me do it. But this is where it comes back to, like, can you actually build the team? Because you've got over 500 resistance on certainly those top ones. On four of the 6 champions, you've got over 500 resistance. Obviously, you don't need actually a lot of stats on a cadaver. You've got very high speeds running through the team. You've got cursed gear, which I actually own very crap cursed gear on Lydia. But this is where it comes back to, do you have all the parts? Because cadaver, great, you need that, but absolutely need Brogni. You kind of need someone in cursed gear. Brogni's got to be an absolute, like, mofo build. Honestly, he has his build. Look at this. Doesn't feel that strong, but it is mad. 5.1k attack, 310 crit damage, running at 229 speed. You're using some of your best gear there. That's in Savage and Cruel. Yeah, you're using some of your top gear to make that happen. You've got Emic here, 317 speed. Yeah, it's very high. It's very high stat requirements to do, obviously. I mean, we're looking at the best one. But the other thing is, you can exclude manual teams on this. So if we go back up from this grid, I could exclude manual teams, right? Apply the filter. And then suddenly it's like those teams disappear. Yeah, if we were to look at, maybe it's quite early in the week. So maybe if we looked at last week's rotation, even if we looked at, say, hard, where you can get some good points if you do the same team, similar style team. Yeah, so it's hard, 2.5 mil. But if I don't want to sit there and do the over 1 hour runs, and I get like some people just they want to win. So this is more attractive to me because it's an auto run. I could go and have my lunch while it's running for 47 minutes. And it's the same idea, but I would guess, I mean, it's only had 2 battles on it, but then it won't have had many more because it's Hydra. Like, I could do it. I could build it out. I could try it. I could show you guys it if you want. I'm just not sure it's here to stay. But look, you had a 1.6 million full auto run. Sorry, I'm saying million, but it's actually billion or whatever it is. Maybe I should try it. Maybe I should try it and run it on hard and just get a crazy point score. But I don't know, guys. Look, firstly, what do you think I should do with the website scoring? Secondly, what's your view on the whole cadaver thing? Like, should they just nerf him and realize that this is silly? Or actually, do you think, no, this is cool. It's cool for the game. This is a good thing to have in the game. These like crazy OP builds, which kind of like almost break the game, but in a fun way. Like some people just love this stuff. So let me know. Anyway, I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you soon.